Okay, welcome back to another video. I picked up a NOS Honda Navi carb to show you the breakdown and the welch plug removal to get to the air fuel screw. It's pretty simple. I'll get to it real quick here. My JIS screwdriver. Get this, just to get this out of the way. Sits on that tab there. Alright, so I'm going to take a small screw or a small drill and drill it in there. Let me cover this up a little bit. Try to keep some debris out. There's not going to be a lot in there anyways. Let's let the drill do the work. I'm just letting it drill itself, so I'm not trying to hammer it in there. There's a D screw plug in there on the screw. See in there yet? It's going. Getting close. Okay, just went through. As you can see, there's a hole in there now. So I'm going to take a bigger drill bit so I can get a screw on it. Where's my bigger drill bit here? Yep, I can see the top of it now. So I'm going to screw a screw in there and then pound it out. Just enough to get some grip on it. It's just brass. Ain't gonna be crazy about it. This thing will start spinning inside there. Let's start straight here. Yeah, now the plug's spinning. Shouldn't take much force to get it out. And that's it. There's the plug. And there's what you need to get to. Right there. So this has a D-shaped plug in there. And you can see that, but it's literally shaped like a D. So I'm just curious. I want to count how many screws out it is. 1. On there, right? Okay. 1. This thing doesn't really fit too good on there, so I'm just going to back this out. Then we're going to cut a groove in it. It's kind of hard to get out. I replaced that one on mine. I've already done this. But I wanted to get another one. These are really, really cheap. Kind of show you guys how it goes. Put a clean rag down here. Cleaner rag. Kind of a burger to get these out at first. Okay, this thing fell out and everything came intact. There's the O-ring, the washer, and the spring. Our O-ring's really tight on there too. Alright, so what I'm going to do is we're going to take this off, because here is the screw head itself. Give you guys a good picture of it. It's a D-shaped, so you need a D-shaped socket to get it out. Then we're just going to cut a little notch in it, and then we're going to reinstall it. This thing don't have to be torqued down, nothing like that. Just brass. It's just brass, so get it this way. So I didn't go crazy with it. You just, it's not under that much pressure. That spring's pretty weak. So just so you can get enough to get in there and fine tune it. But the hard part was people can't get to that thing because of these welch plugs. Alright, so I'm going to reinstall this. Those of you who don't know, spring first, then the metal washer. If you can see that, hopefully. Spring, metal washer. And then, just for preservation's sake, I'm going to put a little bit of silicone grease on this. And it'll hold it in place, so don't fall off. I'm going to flip this thing upside down and make sure that we get it seated, just to hold it in place. And it'll keep that O-ring soft. Okay. Then I'm going to do a quick breakdown on these carburetors too, real quick. And you just want to seat them till they, you know, that's it, that's firm. Just not even no pressure. So I'm just going to back it out like 1.5. I think that's what is around the one I adjusted on this Navi. I took it for a ride yesterday. It's running excellent. So, but anyways, that's all there is to it. Put this back on. If anybody wants to buy this carburetor, shoot me an email in the comments and I'll sell it. It's ready to go and be adjusted. So I just did it for demonstration purposes. I doubt I'll ever need it, but it's ready to go. Fine tune it. So the best thing with these carburetors is to get the Navi is 1700 RPMs. I got this RPM gauge, and I don't know if I'm going to mount it permanently, but just so I could have a reference of where the idle should be, and then adjust this. But you're really going to have to adjust this by ear, and then you'll see the RPMs. You might have to adjust this. This is the idle screw. This is the air fuel mixture screw, and these are running very, very rough. So I would screw them in, back them out about 1.5, see where it sounds. If it's stumbling and grumbling a little bit, maybe bump up the idle. Your main goal is to get it to 1700 RPM and it's sounding good. So you're really going to have to tune this by ear because you don't have an air fuel sensor on here or anything like this. It's not fuel injected. But the only other way to do it is to hook up a air fuel ratio sensor and do it by hand, but it's not even really worth it. But I don't know, maybe someday I'll do that just for demonstration purposes. But here's the choke, idle screw, air fuel mixture screw, throttle cap, spring. This comes out. That's the higher this lifts, the more gas comes in. So there's a little pin right there. You can see it in a video here. Right there, where that slot goes. Slot on those carb slide. But pretty simple. We'll take these. I want to take this float off real quick. These are not torqued down very well either, I will tell you that. They are light. I've heard a lot of stories about people having to tighten this stuff up on these navis. Yeah, that's about it. There's your float pin, your float, main jet, idle jet. Pretty simple. Pretty simple. Put this back in there. Fucker, a little delicate. Very delicate. But these are pretty simple carburetors. Nothing to these. There. Pin goes up, pin goes down. I did another video about the difference between JIS screwdrivers and regular Phillips heads. And these are JIS screws because they are indicated with a plus sign. Probably not going to be able to see it, but it's right there. That or they'll have a dot. This is a JIS screwdriver. You can torque them better. And this is your float bowl screw. You could. This is the drain for it if you want to drain that out. The butterfly shaft. This is the choke. Fuel inlet. Pretty simple. Alright, I just wanted to do a video real quick and show you guys how to get that out. It's pretty simple. Alright, thanks for watching. See you later. Bye.